Hello, it's Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener. We're going to talk about how to stop those gophers from turning your lawn into this. Now, there's a couple different ways. The first way, as you're going to see in next week's video, is to get a gopher hawk, which is an ingenious trap if you're just dealing with that. But if you're going to end up ripping the whole thing out because the gophers have torn up, that's what we're going to talk about today. So this backyard was a mess, and so we bulldozed the whole yard, overhauled the irrigation, and then put down the gopher mesh. This is a metal mesh that has these 1/4-inch openings, and it's called gopher mesh, and you just lay it flat, make sure to overlap it so there's no exposed seams where the gophers can get in, and you just trim it to fit that whole lawn area. And then you put that topsoil on top. Now, it's important that when you're doing this, you make sure to realize you need to go down at least 2 or 3 inches, because then you build back up with the topsoil on top of that. So notice with the pavers, we went down 2 inches below the grade of the paver, then put the topsoil back in. And before you put the grass in, make sure to double check your irrigation. Make sure all the heads are working. Make sure that your irrigation has overlapping fields of water that covers everything nice. Make sure all that gets done before you start laying the brand new sod. Once you have that good layer of topsoil, the irrigation is working flawlessly, and if need be, you can even put a little drain hole in there to get it looking really nice. By the way, this backyard you're looking at, that was about 800 square feet, just to give you kind of a point of reference of sod that we laid for this backyard. And it's always helpful to put a string line down that kind of shows you where the top of the outer edge, in this case a paver trim, is, so that when you're compacting that sod, you want to make sure to get it kind of below that. Otherwise, the sod's going to get much higher than the perimeter of your lawn area. But more importantly, you want to make sure when you're laying it that the sod is really nice and level, so you don't get any bumps and waves in the sod. And so there it is. After just 2 days of laying the sod, time to water it, keep everybody off of it for a week, and enjoy. Well, that's all the time we have for today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.